I want you to avoid sex. My loves, have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? But symptoms and remedies. Hi somebody, hi somebody, welcome to Rebel for a Spell, where we become the truest version of ourselves. Be the truest you. Trust your decisions, my love. You are worthy of your dreams. We offer you personal growth, mental clarity, wellness, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you for being here on the channel. Darlings, we're talking about menstruation. Let's talk menstruation. Go and take a look at part 1 of this video. I know it's been long overdue and the subbies have been asking for part 2. So here we are. Let's talk menstruation. Signs, 11 signs, and 11 remedies. What worked for me? Your girl went rebel for a spell. Self-care, that's what it's about, darlings. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. You've joined the fam below because you have subscribed, darlings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's talk menstruation. Something that may help you. Please share the video. And so let's dig in. 11 signs that you symptoms of menstruation. So this means you have not gotten your period as yet, but you're feeling a little It may not happen to you, but it happens to your girl. Your vagina may feel twitchy. I said it. Have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? Your vagina may feel twitchy. All of a sudden, twitchy mean like this. It's just feel a little bit painful. Especially if some women, I know you wear thongs and this and that. I do not like thongs, darlings. I don't need any extra help feeling uncomfortable with my vagina. So I don't bother with that. But your vagina may feel sensitive, super sensitive. Whenever you go to the bathroom and you wipe, if you take a pee or something like this, twitchy, that's what I mean. It just does not want to be disturbed, and hence not being in underwear is also helpful because you don't have that pressure against the fabric when it's pulled up. You know what I mean, dolls? If you're wearing underwear and you pull it up and you're squeezing the environment that is your vagina, it's not pleasant, it's not comfortable. So all that discomfort causes that extra sensitivity to pressure against fabric, against being touched. That's a sign that I have personally experienced. Twitchy, uncomfortable vagina. Don't wear tight underwear because some of us have to go to work and go out and about. We don't want our vagina hanging out there, and some of us actually do. But wear larger underwear than you normally would and stay away from those thongs, honey. Stay away from those thongs. Gonna cut up your vagina. Alright, darlings, let's keep it moving. I'll keep it real on this channel. That's why you love it on the channel. Have you subscribed, darlings? You need to be subscribing. Darlings, let's keep it moving. The next one, number, I don't know. Those breasts, we just had that video talking about let's talk about breast care and hygiene. Having sore breasts, S-O-R-E, breasts is so uncomfortable to wear a bra. That's why, darlings, we recommend you have at least 3 different bra sizes because your breast size will change. If you're losing weight, you may go down a size. If you are ovulating, you may go up a size. If you're menstruating, relax. The last thing you want to do is wear a bra, but just offering you may have to go up 2 sizes, and I have to go up 2 sizes when that occurs. So darlings, you may think about relief and managing the soreness. Think about this. You may take your washcloth or have a hot bottle, you know those hot bottles, I'll show it on the screen, and you may put it on your breast. You may massage your breast a little bit gently after you've left it, the hot towel on your breast, and that may alleviate the soreness. Or you may try to not wear underwire bra for that period of time and looser fits and clothes. So try to be all cute and sexy, darlings. Let's talk menstruation. Signs and 11 signs and 11 symptoms. What worked for me? Self-care, rebel for a spell. Have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? Diarrhea. Or constipation. Everybody's different. That's one of the signs, though. One of the 11 signs. All of a sudden you gotta every couple hours. Forget about every hour. Every hour you're on the toilet. diarrhea, or you're constipated for the life of you. You cannot get to detox, your body. That's a sign. Remedy, I haven't found one, darlings, but this may help for you. I tend to stay away from caffeinated stuff. What does that mean? Soda, caffeinated tea, caffeinated, of course, coffee, caffeinated coffee. I stay away from caffeinated stuff, and I drink warmer temperature drinks, so I stay away from colder stuff. More liquid stones, of course, stones, that's what we need. We need more water, more liquids, natural liquids in our body. Stay away from the alcohol, all that can irritate you, spicy food. Just some solutions for you, darlings, if you deal with diarrhea and constipation during menstruation. Have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? Oh, legs, you may get headaches. I know some people have headaches, migraines is so migraine. If it's terrible, I would suggest you go to a doctor, speak to your doctor with that. Or you may think about the environment in which you are. Is it very hot? Are you susceptible to heat? Is it triggered by a sinus infection and so forth? There's a lot that's behind that. Is it neurological? Do you need to get an MRI? Not sure, my love, so that's why I say go to your doctor. Or if the pain is, manageable and doesn't feel abnormal, then maybe you want to try one of those pain relievers we talked about before. Advil, Tylenol, one of those. Not sponsored video, darlings, just offering you solutions, okay? We are talking about, have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? Say hi, somebody. Darling, the cramps. Why am I talking about this video? Because I've had a struggle with menstruation. Let's get that out there. I have struggled with menstruation. The moment I started menstruating, I was perpetually nauseous for like 2 weeks before and all this and that. It's just a part of genetics and who I am, who you are. Learn yourself. If you need to keep your menstruation journal, if you need to have that is helpful. I have had one for years and years and years because I want to know what's happening inside my body. And if something happens all the time, we may not track, we may not monitor, and I need to know what's happening with me. So think about that. Darlings, cramps. You feel it coming. This is before your period. You feel like a gut punch. It almost feels like diarrhea because it's sometimes the lower part of your stomach or the side of your stomach or one part of your body just feels icky wicky. Sometimes. Remedies, let's hit it off right now because we're talking about cramps, we're talking about symptoms and remedies. Let's talk menstruation. Have you subscribed? What you waiting for? Subscribe, my loves. We offer you value. To deal with menstruation, cramps, we suggest humbly that, and I've got this from one of my doctors, John, think about taking your Midol or your period pain suppressant, or just over-the-counter Aleve, ibuprofen. Take that at least a week before you menstruate. 2 weeks before would even be better. But darlings, this is why I say track your cycle and have either a journal, a proper book and pencil journal, or you use it in your phone so you know when your period's coming and when it's due. Is your cycle a 28-day cycle? Do you have your period just for 3 days? All of that matters as well. So, darlings, let's talk menstruation, 11 signs, 11 remedies. What worked for your girl? Self-care, rebelforaspell, the fatigue that comes before you have menstruation. I know at least maybe like 3-4 days before. Oh, I'm so tired, so fatigued. Why? It's hormones, darling. It's hormones. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no shame. Don't let anybody make you feel shamed or weak, or you suck it up and deal with it. No, darling, your body is your body. The way you feel must be honored and treasured. And I just sometimes want to sleep all day. It is what it is. Typically the 3-4 days before my period, I just want to sleep. I don't want to be disturbed. And that's what I do. You just feel tired, exhausted. So plan ahead. That's why I keep my menstruation journal. You will do as you feel as well. But respect that's how you're feeling tired. Cancel what you need to cancel because your body is yours. All right? That's just a solution. Simple, and it's attainable, I think, by some of us. If you have kids, and maybe that's the time you may ask somebody to help you, if that's possible, because children have needs. You just can't shut off and shut on with kids. All right, darling? So you may feel fatigue, get help, seek your help, support group, and rest your body if you can. That's what you need to do. All right, you may feel bloated. Huge bloated. That's not a word, I made it up. Normal hormones, expansion, and this is what females, the stuff we go through. Men have no clue. That's why we must honor and trust the way we feel, because only we know how we feel. If you're dealing with this menstruation bloating, I have found work for me. One of my doctors, she said, try Tums, Tums and antacid. The same time you're using your Advil, you keep using that Tums. So like a week before your menstruation, a week before, you use that Tums one a day. You don't have to use it like a candy, because some of them are like candy coated. You have that, and you can also use vitamin B. Vitamin B, as in boy, that helps as well. Put it on the screens. The benefits of vitamin B helps your nervous system, helps you feel a little bit calmer. That has worked for me as well. And sometimes I have my magnesium flakes. I told you about that as well, because I have my aches and pains that I deal with, including this menstruation thing. Sometimes I put my magnesium flakes a little bit on my exfoliating towel that I use to wash my body, and I just use it, and that helps the muscle pains that I may feel. So that, I don't know what number it is, darlings. I'll put it on the screen. That's one remedy of one of the signs and symptoms that you may suffer for. Have you subscribed yet, darlings? Would you subscribe? You may want to avoid sex a couple days before you menstruate. I'm just saying, darlings, you can do what you want, but we're talking menstruation, 11 signs and symptoms, and I'm just sharing what worked for me, your girl. You may want to avoid sex, that penetration, that disturbance. I talked about it before earlier. Your vagina does not want to be bothered. There's a no disturb sign. Don't touch me too much. Don't disturb me too much. Don't poke and pick and penetrate me too much. Just leave me be. So that irritation of your inner canal, by having the penetration, if you use penetratory sex, that can affect the cramping experience that you will have. Or even if you masturbate, you know what happens when you masturbate? You have an orgasm. All that muscle wall tension and compression and activation, that stimulates a lot more of the cramping effect, sensations that you may have in the equivalent of your menstruation cycle. All of that activity is too much, darlings. Maybe too much strenuous on your vagina, strenuous on your uterus. Don't want to be disturbed. Leave your vagina alone. That's what I offer to you, but you can do what you want, darlings. Have you subscribed? What you did for subscribe? And the last one is I used to deal with this when I was in my 20s, darlings. In your 20s, come on in here, get a little taste. Let's talk menstruation, 11 signs, 11 remedies. What worked for your girl when rebelforaspell? You may experience breakouts. I had cystic, humongous acne all over my face, and they got worse during the time of menstruation, darlings. You may go see a dermatologist. That may be helpful for you. She may offer some solutions for you that's not going to affect your internal system, because some remedies for acne, it's too aggressive for the body, especially if you're women. If you're a female, it can affect your fertility and all that stuff, darling. Go find you a dermatologist. If you don't have a dermatologist, I recommend that you take a look at there's a line of care called Pixie Care that's reasonably priced in Target. Neutrogena has that brand, that orangey solution. I'll put it on the screen with salicylic acid that may help you with your it's just hormones, darlings. It's hormones. And look at my skin. I literally, no part of my skin you could have seen when I was a child, adolescent, up until my, let's say, late 20s, because I just have acne prone, oily skin. You may think about using an exfoliant. Go check out the skincare video, my loves. And of course, you need water, you need hydration, and stay away from the garbagey food, darling. Stay away from the junk food. Remember this, okay? Honor the way you feel. Honor the discomfort. Honor what your body, your mind, your soul is telling you. You are experiencing this. I have had to stay home from work because my menstrual pain was so much. I remember one time, this was relatively recently, I was going to work in the car, and you know the way you sit as your woman, where your vagina is placed, and that discomfort of having the car, a seat against my vagina, my pelvic wall, I just turned back and went back home. It wasn't happening. You know why? The street and the rhythm, I have sensitivities to different things. So what you know about your body, nobody else knows about your body. Honor, respect it. We love you upon the channel. Hope you subscribe. Be the truest you. Do not deny yourself the truth about yourself, darlings. We love you upon the channel. Rebelforaspell is about you becoming the truest. the truest version of yourselves. Darlings, respect and honor and trust your decisions because you matter. Come on back, share this video with your friends. In church we go. Have you heard of that? Yeast infection for your breasts? I know.
Another video is waiting for you.